So the next thing I want to look at that came to my house a couple days ago is the Horus Heresy, Book 1, Betrayal. Now, what you might not realize from the website is the size of this thing. If we compare it to an army book, you can see it's both significantly taller and wider than an army book. And if you look at the sheer thickness of the thing, you can see it's a thick, heavy book. And yeah, that's silver there that edges the pages along with the buckles. Okay, so getting started, you got a great little map at the beginning, a picture of Angron. I think that the Angron artwork is the only Primarch that shows up throughout the book. They've skipped doing Horus, Mortarion, and Fulgrim. With the preface, more maps. So you get a whole fluff section in the beginning. The strategic disposition of Space Marine Legion. Lots of pictures throughout, and then it starts with the Istvan III history, giving lots of maps, pictures. Goes through there, and eventually we hit sections for each legion. So you get a whole history. So with the World Eaters, you get, their part is the Warhounds, different iconography. So you have the regular and alternate shoulder pads, like this is the Devourers, which is a variant iconography, which is pretty cool if you want to do, if you're doing a whole legion. This is very cool stuff. Emperor's Children, Death Guard, lots and lots of great artwork here. Then you get some battles, and then you get the Death of Istvan III campaign. And this is really cool. I'm looking forward to doing this. I'm thinking about using it as a narrative campaign day. So that should be really, really fun to do. Once you get past this, you get into the Allies Matrix. And if you haven't seen this, this is just really fun to watch because, there's some things that make a lot of sense, like Space Wolves and Thousand Suns don't get along. But then, you get into, for instance, the White Scars. Don't really have strong allies with anybody, and that it's really kind of odd. It's definitely a place where the fluff is going to fill in why that makes sense. Going forward, you have the generic lists that you can use for every army or legion that you're going to do, and then for each separate legion, you have some special squads you can run. For instance, the World Eaters get a better assault squad. I won't go into the details here because I know that there's lots of the details online, but it's a pretty cool thing. So yeah, you've got Justarian Terminators for Sons of Horus, rules for Horus, rules for Abaddon and Loken, the World Eaters, special rules. You get Shabran Dar for the World Eaters and Rampager squads. Angron's rules. For the Emperor's Children, you get the Palatine Blade Squad, and the rules for Fulgrim, Rylanor, Ancient Rylanor, Captain Salt Harvitz. For the Death Guard, you get the Death Shroud Terminators, Mortarion, and you get Chrysos Morturg, and Durak Rusk. And Morturg seems to be kind of the narrator, one of the survivors of Istvan III throughout the book, and Durak Rusk is actually a traitor. So you get some more cool stuff. You get some Mechanicum allies, including a special character. There he is in all his glory. It's Caleb Decima, and you got rules for doing Apocalypse and all that exciting stuff. So it's definitely a big book, lots to absorb, and the first of 7 or 9 or something like that. So I highly suggest checking it out if you get the chance. It's incredibly high quality and a lot of fun. So I look forward to catching you guys up as we play through it a little bit.